These Japanese booster boxes are skyrocketing in price. Did you miss out? Let's look at the numbers. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you are doing well. I have some good news for you today. Altars might be tanking faster than the Democratic election campaign. Evolving skies might have turned into a fraudster's paradise, but these Japanese booster boxes are on the rise, and they say nothing ever goes up in summertime. Take a look at this. It's everyone's favorite set to start us off here. 151. You know reprints crash the price. You know the Japanese economy has been struggling. But did you also know that in the last month, these booster boxes have increased by a whopping 25%? I posted this reel on my Instagram on June 8th during the darkest hour.
Scared to death. I'm frightened and I don't know what to do. I'm confused and I want to go home.
Since then, this is the change on Sneaker Dunk, which is basically market price. Now, these amounts will fluctuate. Maybe you look at it and you see 59 or 58, but right now, unless you're using some funky TikTok offer or doing super huge volume, you're going to be around 60 bucks straight out of Japan, pre-shipped. And that means we've gone up about $12 in just 1 month. 25%, which is a pretty astonishing climb given how extensive these reprints were. I will add the yen has also been picking up against the US dollar over the last month, which is playing a very small part as well. Did you miss out on the 151 lows? Is it all gone for you forever? Well, if you didn't buy at the lowest point, then yeah, you kind of did. But don't rush out to buy boxes in a panic just yet. The way Pokémon is printing right now, it is highly likely we see prices dip again on fresh reprint news. We are expecting a large restock at Lawson at the end of the month as well. And you do have to be cautious because, whisper it quietly, but there are some suggestions that a nefarious group of individuals are attempting to manipulate the price of these booster boxes in order to create another bubble, just like they did with this set the last time around. Rumor also has it that these individuals are attempting to fund illegal genetic experiments on a small island just off the coast of Kanto. Seriously though, there are rumors circulating that Magi or Maggie, I don't know how you say it, the card store in Japan, they are trying to pump up prices by listing sales over market. And they are a store with a reputation for doing this, most notably in 2023 when demand for Japanese sets was just absolutely bananas and we were seeing 10% gains on booster boxes week over week over week. Magi/Maggie cater a lot to tourists as well, and because of that, they can command certain premiums that other stores cannot. But don't believe the rumors. The truth is, it is nearly impossible for just one store to control pricing in this way. And with 151, the demand is just quite frankly ridiculous. People cannot get enough of their nostalgia fix. I mean, just look at this graph here on Google Trends. This is search volume worldwide. 151 just keeps getting more and more popular, even when you compare it to the big daddy Evolving Skies. Evolving Skies, by the way, is the red line in case you are a little bit tipsy. So yeah, 151 is going up. It has recovered from its lows, and we've been shown that the floor is basically around $48 a box. If you don't have any, it is a great time to buy it now. Speaking of buy it now, another pretty popular set is V-Star Universe. I featured this in my best booster boxes to invest in right now about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and this one has gone from $43 to $50 in the same time frame. And that, my friends, is a nice tidy gain, if I do say so myself. Now, we had a ton of this set printed around Golden Week in Japan, which drove the price down hard, but it is up again. And I honestly don't see it going back down. I just don't. We've got a new high-class set coming in December. V-Star will be 2 years old at that point, and it would be incredibly surprising if they printed more. Like Justin Bieber says, never say never, but it might just be finished at the printers. Did you miss out? Yeah, you probably did. I mean, I got boxes around 45, but I missed the lowest, the absolute lowest point, mostly because I had to buy a new AC unit for my house. For me, it is still a buy, and my prediction is we see these boxes hit 70 bucks by the end of the year, which would be a 40% gain from their current levels. By the way, subscribe, like, and let me know what you think of this video in the comments, and thank you to these awesome people for the great chats and help. As always, you guys are amazing. Another set making moves over the last month is EV Heroes. Fake reprint news sent scalpers into panic mode in May, and the paper hands went up in flames. Now, I'll admit the gain on this one isn't as big as the other boxes, but the trend is positive, and that's why I want to highlight it here. This set is bouncing back, and unless actual reprints hit, we may be witnessing our very last chance to get Eevee heroes at these kinds of prices. Did you miss out on this one? Well, yes and no. I mean, this is a box that is already going way, way over MSRP, but it has really come down because of this fake news. It also has, Eevee Heroes also has a history of making massive price leaps as well, and that, in my humble opinion, means the juice is worth the squeeze. Speaking of squeeze, these sets are almost out of juice as well, and I do want to balance this video out a bit by noting that not everything is going up. These sets are all getting reprinted in August. We also got news today that Clayburst and Snow Hazard are getting major reprints as well, and as you can see, these boxes are all going pretty much at or below MSRP. Stellar Miracle is starting to go the same way. And if you are investing in these boxes, just be prepared for a long, long wait for any kind of gains. How about that Terrapagos though? What a sick main chase card. And just before we wrap up, guys, really quickly, for English 151, if you haven't looked at the Costco bundle deal on that and Crown Zenith, go and take a look right now. Two things Costco do really well: cheap hot dogs and even cheaper Pokemon cards. You've got a low cost per pack on these ones, which brings the ETBs below market price. The packs in the tins, as far as I have been told, are Paldea Evolved and Silver Tempest, but that may vary by region. And I don't want to start any crazy FOMO here, but someone is buying these boxes up for Opossum Bud as a Christmas gift. So yeah, get them while you can. Just remember, Pokemon investing should be part of a well-balanced investment portfolio. Until next time, guys, take it easy. And just really quickly before we wrap up, two things Costco do really well: cheap hot dog,